With great power comes great responsibility. Sino ba makakalimot sa mga mabigat na katagang sinabi ni Uncle Ben kay Peter Parker? Sa panahong namamayagpag ang media sa kada sulok ng mundo, ang bawat isa sa atin ay nabigyan ng boses at kapangyarihan. Paano ba natin gagamitin ito nang imbis na maghasik tayo ng lagim, ay magsilbi tayong superhero ng mga taong nakapaligid sa atin? I am Jelo Andres and this is Trend TV Media 101 for everyone. Samahan natin ang ating trendsetter of the day na si Joyce sa paghahanap ng mga kasagutan sa ating mga tanong. Let's check out her one-on-one interview with TV host, writer, and youth advocate, Miss Bianca Gonzalez.
Hello guys, I am Joyce of Trend TV and we are currently here with Miss Bianca Gonzalez, ABS-CBN's host of Umagang Kay Ganda. She is also the editor-at-large of Meg Magazine and of course, she's a columnist of the Philippine Star. Hi Miss Bianca, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So for first question, what do you really think is the meaning of responsible use of media?
We're talking about young people now. It's really social media.
Yes.
Twitter, Facebook, their blogs, Tumblr, and kung ano-ano pang mga app. My rule of thumb is what you post online, you should be able to say in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, kunyari, you did something bad, tapos online, minura kita, or I defamed you, or tinira ka family mo. I should be able to say that to you in front of your face in real life.
Yes.
Kumbaga, who you are is just a reflection. I mean, who you are online is a reflection of who you really are in real life. So, basically, yun for me is being responsible.
Why do you think this is very important sa youth natin ngayon?
Oh, because social media is totally changing the way things are. If before, traditional media was very one way, meaning what we saw in the news, on TV, on radio, on print, yun na yun. Yun na yung gospel truth. Parang hindi mo na makakorrect yun. But now, it's even the other way around. If you watch the news every night, if you listen to the radio, they pick up so much of their news from behavior on social media. So, it's definitely important kasi it's totally reshaping the way news is delivered, and not just news, entertainment. If we don't keep up, then may mapag-iiwanan tayo.
What do you think, based on your experience din, yung mga hazards and dangers ng media that will greatly affect the youth, and paano ba sila makakaiwas dun sa mga dangers?
In traditional media, we follow a code of ethics, and that is one thing that social media does not have. Again, yun nga, if you defame a person, if siniraan mo talaga yung isang tao na to. Sa traditional news, di pwede yun. Pwede ka kasuhan ng libel, pwede ka kasuhan ng kung ano-ano. But in social media, there are no such laws yet. To be exposed to so much information, both real, not real, real, not real, real, not real. So, yun talaga ang, for me, biggest hazard. Unverified news, unverified posts, and everyone has to be careful.
Are you in favor if ever laws will be passed when it comes to social media, with what bloggers say, with what you post, and based on your insights?
Specifically the cybercrime law.
Yes.
I am for it, but it needs so much studying before it is passed. Kasi there's such a thin line between freedom of expression and, kumbaga, holding people accountable. Kasi the internet is free for all. Parang that's the way it was designed. And so you don't want to trample on that. But at the same time, people have to have their boundaries. I just think that I am for a law, definitely. But if ever, it really cannot be rushed. Like how it was almost rushed before. So much studying has to go into it.
How about the members of the youth themselves? What do you think can they do in order to show the responsibility that they have?
To each his own talaga eh. Like, some social media users use it really to network, to spread their advocacy, to get their business out there. But some use it kasi gusto lang to connect to friends, gusto lang to follow their favorite celebrities. For me, it's just everyone has to own up to whatever they post online. That's basically it.
We have some questions galing sa mga college students that they want you to address. So, first, we have a question from Stephen Vega, a fourth-year management student. How can I use social media not just for networking, but also as a platform for pushing social issues?
Oh, very simple. First of all, with an internet connection, basically social media is free to use. Especially now with everything going on, news agencies love to use hashtags with certain topics. Like for example, for the Corona trial, it was CJ on trial. When you post on social media, especially Twitter that monitors hashtags and Instagram as well, the hashtag is very useful because when news agencies track where the hashtag is going, they will definitely see your post. And news agencies are also very engaging now. Like I said earlier, hindi na siya one way, it's two way. So usually what they do is they ask a question on a certain issue, and if you answer that, that's already a great way. Kasi for example, if they retweet you, if they repost you, that already will make your clout necessarily bigger.
Lastly, what do you think is the contribution of media in the youth's social construction of reality?
I guess basically we are, I'd say, 1,000,000 times more empowered than our parents were when they were our age. And kumbaga, if in their time it was dictated upon whatever, how they should act, what they should say in society, now parang baliktad eh. We dictate what we want. We dictate how we want things to go. And that has, in many, many ways, happened so many times already in the past few years. So, it's so powerful, it's so scary. That's why, for me talaga, there's so much more to study about the medium.
So, to wrap up our interview, simple game lang, just complete the sentence.
Okay.
Alright, first, ang kabataan app.
Ang kabataan, I believe, ay hindi sila yung pag-asa ng bayan. Sila yung ngayon ng bayan. That makes any sense.
10 years from now,
I hope to see a better, less corrupt, more economically developed country.
I will always fight for
The right of every child to have access to education.
ang social media parang
Ang social media parang love, nakakabaliw.
hidden talent ko ang
Mag-spit. Like Mystica.
ayoko sa
Ayoko sa magnanakaw.
kailangan malaman ng lahat na
Pag may problema, lilipas din yan.
pagising ko sa umaga,
Pagising ko sa umaga, sobrang aga. Gusto ko matulog ulit.
we can't stop
Oh, we can't stop other people doing what they want to do. Never.
magiging superhero ka kung
May isang tao man lang na yun ang tingin sa'yo.
and that's why you have I am Super Bianca as your name.
Yun pala yung segue na.
Alright. Oh, so that's it. That wraps up our interview. Thank you very much for your
Thank you
insights,
also.
Miss Bianca Gonzalez.
Ang buhay parang comics. At sa pag-unlad ng media ngayon, tila tayong lahat ay nabigyan ng superpowers. Ang ating bawat salita, mas malayo ang nararating. Ating bawat kilos, mas maraming naapektuhan. Sa tulong ng media, lumiliit ang mundo at mas bumibigat ang ating responsibilidad. Huwag tayong magmaang-maangan. Marami tayong maaaring gawin kung aalamin natin kung paano gagamitin ang kapangyarihan ng media. Imulat natin ang mga mata. Magiging kalaban ka ba? O superhero sa iba? This has been Trend TV, Kabataan, tayo ang magsimula.